Hello dear students, welcome back to my channel Roots of Biology. In this channel I teach biology for high school students. Now I am doing for class 10 CBSE how do organisms reproduce lost concept. So one more thing I wanted to say in the beginning, that is, please do watch my videos, like, share and subscribe. So because if you subscribe it might be useful to many students. Even I am requesting with parents also, please do watch my videos, like, share and subscribe. It might be useful to many of you students. Okay, so even your neighbors, friends, whoever might be it is, say them to go through my videos, understand the concept, and please do watch, like, share and subscribe. Okay, so today's concept, it is the last concept which I'm going to explain, that is DNA and variation. So what is this then? So come, let us study about this. Come children, let us discuss about the concept today. So do you ever think organism create carbon copy of themselves? What is carbon copy, children? Have you ever visited a Xerox shop? You will take your notes or anything to Xerox, right? So it will make an exact copy like what is the like original. So that is what we call as carbon copy. So any question in your mind? Do organisms create carbon copy of themselves? Definitely yes. Okay. So that is what we called as DNA. What is the full form of DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. So what is this then? It is a genetic material. It is present in most of the living organism. So what it will do? It carry the instruction for growth, development and reproduction. Okay children. So that is why DNA, it is a molecule in the chromosome, in the nucleus. It is present in the nucleus, which is responsible for transfer of characters from the parent to the offspring. So suppose if you observe your parents, children, they have a few features like you, like you may have your eyes like your mother, you may have your hairs like your father. So like this, there are just certain features which is get transferred from your parents. Okay, so that characteristic features, it is get transferred. So during reproduction, what happen? The reproductive cell produce two copies of DNA which separate into two cells. The DNA copies will be similar but not identical to each other. They look exactly alike, but it is different. So the new individual have a slight variation from the parents. We are not exactly like our parents. So is it possible to see our face is exactly like our father's face? No, there might be some variations, right? Some variations. This is the basis of variation and it is helpful for, so that species, the new organism will have a slightly different features. So that is what we call as evolution of new species. So do you want to see the structure of DNA then? Yes. See children, it's a double helical structure. It is made up of two strands. Okay. So what are the components will be present then in this? These are called nucleotides. When you go to higher class, you will study in detail. So the components are adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Okay, these are the components. So and also always adenine will pair with thymine and cytosine will pair with guanine. So functions, what is the function of DNA then? It stores the genetic information, guide protein synthesis via RNA. So and also replication, it is a replication will take, it will make exact copy of itself. It ensure genetic continuity. Am I right? So the features will transfer from your parents to us, right? So this is what we called as variation. Okay, I will show you where exactly this it will locate. Usually in the cell you can see nucleus will be present, right? So I think you already studied about the parts of the cell, right? So inside the cell you can see the presence of chromosome. So the chromosome, it contains DNA as a genetic material. So this is regarding the structure of DNA. So when you go to higher class, children, we'll study in detail. It is a quite interesting topic. Okay, so please understand better. So let us move on to our next slide. Okay, children, have a look at this picture. I will tell you the little bit about the parts of DNA. Okay, I told you it has a, I told you the full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, right? So it include sugar group, that is deoxyribose. It provides structural support, and phosphate group like nucleotides. I told you, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, it forming the backbone. So these are the nitrogen bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. Okay, it is a double helical structure. You can see two strands will be present here. Yeah, so it's a double helical structure held by base pairs. You can see adenine will pair with thymine, cytosine will pair with guanine. So the chromosome, what is gene then? Gene is a segment of DNA. It's a part of DNA. It's a segment of DNA that code for proteins. So and also we have a usually DNA, it holds the instructions for traits and functions. So protein, it provide a code for making protein via RNA, and also it will make a copy of itself for cell division. Right, cell division you already studied when you was in 8th standard. Mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is for growth and meiosis is for reproduction. Okay, so a hereditary, it will helpful to pass genetic trait for offsprings. Okay, so I hope you got it, children. So and usually we can see uh, this is regarding the structure of DNA. You have a chromosomes here. It is surrounded by the proteins. Double helical structure. It is surrounded by the proteins. So it is usually you can see multi-folded proteins, multi-folded DNA, and usually the proteins are multi-folded. So this is regarding the structure of DNA. When you go to higher class, children, you will study in detail. Let us move on to our next slide. I already told you about the variation. Am I right, children? So DNA, it will produce exact copy during reproduction, is most of important for maintaining the body design of different organism survive in the existing environment. Am I right? So we have a certain features like our parents, we are able to adjust to the environment, but slight variations, some difference will be there. But the environment is constantly changing due to change in that. Why it is environment is changing? Due to temperature, climate, water level. If organism cannot adjust themselves to the changes in the environment, what happened to that species? These species will become extinct. If there are variation in some individual species, they may be able to survive the changes in the, and whatever the changes might be in the environment, the variation, if it is occurred in that species, it is able to survive. So is necessary for, well, that's why we can say variation is very important for survival of different species and for evolution of a new species. So that's why variation refers to the difference in genetic traits among individuals of the same species. It arises due to change in DNA and play a crucial role in the evolution. So there are different types of variation like genetic variation. It is caused by difference in DNA sequence. It is passed from parent to the offspring. Example, eye color, blood type. Am I right? Suppose if your father is O positive, mother is O positive, children's among, if they have a four kids, one kid will be having O positive, one will be O negative. Like this, there are certain variations will occur. So certain environmental variations, which is acquired. Okay, so which is acquired means it is caused by external factors like climate, diet, or lifestyle, which is not inherited. Thus, it will transfer to your kids. Suppose if we expose our skin to the sunlight, your skin will become tanned, right? Does it will transfer to the next generation? No. This is environmental variation. So like this, there are, you will study about the causes of genetic variation into higher class. So what is the importance of variation then? Self to species to adapt for changing environment. So it drive evolution through natural selection, increases the chances of survival. I hope you got it, children. Till now, the chapter reproduction in organism I completed. So next class, I am going to start with a new chapter. Come, let us move on to the next slide. Okay, children, it's my end of this chapter's video. So next class I will start with the next new chapter. So any guesses? If you have any guesses, please write in my comment box. And one more thing I wanted to tell you, many of you not subscribed still. Please watch my videos, like, share, and subscribe. Then only you can see my upcoming videos, children. Then I will also get a motivation to do many lessons. Okay. So if you have any doubts, please write in comment box and ask me. So this is my new chapter. You had to guess me. I already completed 3 chapters: life processes, control and coordination, how do organisms reproduce. Please do watch those videos. And also I have my another channel that is about question papers. Previous year question papers are revised for biology part. So if you want to go through that, I will give in description box. Please go through that link also and watch those videos. Okay, thank you.